everyone, and welcome back to the album wall that I'm usually in front of. I am sorry about whatever the fuck the last video I uploaded was. I think I just got the idea to do that, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna record it. Because yeah, the domination breakdown is going on in my head at all times. In fact, it is right now. Yeah. So this video is also gonna be about Pantera, except a little bit different and a little bit weirder. Some of you may know that yesterday was Dimebag's birthday, or depending on where you are in the world, it might still be when I upload this, but I don't think it will be. Actually, no, it's not. No. His birthday has just happened. So the thing I'm going to talk about is honestly very strange. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but we're going to have the word paranormal in there somewhere. It's a little bit paranormal, and it is Pantera related. I'm probably going to describe it and it's not going to sound weird at all. You're just going to think I'm insane. But it was really weird when It was really weird when I was experiencing it. So I'm just going to describe it and we'll see how we go. So without further ado, here is my Pantera, or specifically Dimebag related paranormal experience. So I don't know if I come across as a big Pantera fan, and here I am, but I actually haven't been for a super long time. I only really got into them probably around late February, early March of this year. And that all happened because of the experience I'm about to describe for you. So I dream about band members all the time. So I can lucid dream, which means that I can control my dreams. So if I want to be hanging out with a certain person, I can make it that happens. So I was, I'm not surprised when particular band members pop up in my dream. And yes, there are some musicians I like who are dead. So sometimes those people pop up in my dreams just because I'm a fan of them. It's not necessarily anything weird. However, I had 3 dreams in the span of one night, and Dimebag was in every single one of them, and I did not know a goddamn thing about him. I was not a Pantera fan by any stretch of the imagination. I only knew Walk. I think I might have also known 5 Minutes Alone, but I really did not give a fuck about Pantera, basically. And then just out of nowhere, I have 3 dreams about their dead guitarist, which is a little strange. Another thing, I know not everybody really believes in this, but I'm a very big believer in the supernatural. I'm a very kind of spiritual person. I'm into probably some borderlining on occult stuff, but that's another story. But I do very much believe that there are some dreams that are more than just dreams. And it felt very different because it wasn't something that I was controlling. Obviously I didn't intentionally dream about him. He was kind of just there. So the first dream that I had about him, I was in a cemetery or something, and he was there. I don't know if he was like a ghost. I think at one point he was a ghost, and he kept trying to talk to me, but I couldn't hear what he was trying to say to me. And then also I'd never heard his voice before, so I didn't know if that was what he actually sounded like or whatever. And then at one point he said that he was actually alive, and he was trying, this is the second dream, he was trying to get through to me and say, no, I'm actually alive, I'm not dead. Which, I don't really know where that came from. Except then he asked me about Vinny, who I'm sure you probably know, Vinny Paul's his brother, and I had to explain that, oh, well, he is actually dead because he died recently. It was, however many months before that he died. And then I think in the third dream we were walking along a beach together, and at this point he actually was dead. He was like a ghost, but then Vinny was in the water, and I was like, look, Vinny's over there. And then they kind of had this moment of reunion, as if they were both, because I think they'd both died and they were kind of being reunited, because a lot of people, obviously when Vinny passed away, a lot of people, even though that was very sad to hear that happened, they were reassured, I suppose, that he would be able to be reunited with his brother, because obviously it was very tragic when Dime was killed and Vinny had to experience losing his younger brother. So that was interesting. But here's where it gets real weird. For the next, I'm gonna say week, I'd say probably 7 days, and the entirety of all of those days, I just absolutely, no matter how hard I tried, could not get Dime off my mind. I could not stop thinking about him. I had no idea where this had come from. I'd only known 1, maybe 2 Pantera songs. I'd seen pictures of him. I knew who he was, but I didn't know anything about him. Had never heard him speak before. Had never even vaguely considered that I might be a Pantera fan because I only knew 2 songs and, you know, I liked them, but I wasn't, like, that interested in them. And I think I'd spent a long time once I knew those 2 Pantera songs thinking, you know, should I get into them? I'm not really sure. I have this list, I'm not going to show you because it's not that important, but I have a list of, like, bands where it's like, bands I only know a few songs by, but I really want to get into them. Pantera was not on that list, and I made a point of not putting Pantera on that list because I wasn't that interested in being a fan of them. But after having not 1, not 2, but 3 non-lucid, completely uncontrolled dreams about their dead guitarist, I suddenly could not stop thinking about him. All I could think about for most of those 7 days, really, was Dime. I was like, where is this coming from? I'm like, is he trying to tell me something? That's the feeling I got, was like, is he trying to come and tell me something? So then I sat down and I was like, fine, I'll listen to Pantera, okay, whatever, fine. I think I listened to 3 songs. It was like I'm Broken, Cemetery Gates, and I think Domination, which now the breakdown's in my head all the time. And the feeling was like indescribable, but I'm gonna try and describe it anyway. It was like something had been missing and I had finally found it. Like it was like my entire body was just overwhelmed by this feeling of, holy shit, Pantera are amazing and I have been missing out. Is this what these dreams were trying to tell me? And you know, sometimes if you're thinking about something a lot, then you're gonna have a dream about it. Like if you're at school and it's exam season, you might have dreams that you're in those exams. If you're, you know, if you've just broken up with someone, you might have a dream that you're doing something. I don't know. That's fine. I did not think about, I barely even thought about Pantera, maybe in passing a couple of times, like in the months leading up to this weird experience. And then all of a sudden, just could not get Dime off my mind. I started listening to their music and I was like, holy shit, this is what I've been missing out on. They are an amazing band, but like, would I have thought to actually properly get into them if I hadn't had a dream where their guitarist had been trying to speak to me? So yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that's kind of weird? Am I just going crazy or is something paranormal going on? But I don't know. This entire video is just, I don't fucking know. Well, whether it was just my brain on overdrive or if I was actually visited by Pantera's guitarist in my dreams, regardless of what was going on, I'm glad that it gave me the incentive to actually start listening to them and realize that, goddamn, that was a long time coming. But that's the thing, it's like, would I have had the incentive to actually get into them if that weird dream experience had not happened? Okay, this video is getting kind of long, not nearly as long as some of the videos on this channel, but I'm gonna end it there because that's pretty much all I have. I just wanted to kind of get that out of my brain because, I mean, it probably sounds insane and you know, if you think that all that's just complete rubbish and I just, you know, oh, it's just random chance, you just randomly had 3 dreams about someone who's not alive anymore that you otherwise didn't think of and then couldn't stop thinking about for the next week, you know, that's just random. I don't bloody think it's random, but I don't know, whatever. Anyway, if you like this dumbass, then you can subscribe. I think I'm at like 70 subscribers now, although I'm pretty sure about 55 of them are from the old branding of my channel and they just never unsubscribed. So I may as well have 15 subscribers is what I'm saying here. But I don't know, I'm gonna shut up now. You can like this video if you like it. I don't really care that much if you don't, that's fine. If you would like to see more videos from this channel, you can subscribe. I have a whole bunch of videos planned that are not just zooming in on my face while plays. Anyway, I keep getting a bunch of notifications on my phone, so I'm gonna stop recording and check them out, whatever. Yeah, see you in the next video, whatever it is, and I miss you, Dime. Get your fucking pull.
Filmed in Dallas. The shows, you know, and it's, you know, that was nothing, you know.